MisterStubstep. And today we're going to be opening up a Shrouded Fable Scarlet and Violet Elite Trainer box from the Pokemon Center. So I did get two like I always do, paid $59.99 United States dollars, that is, from the Pokemon Center. I guess these were running a little bit late and that's why they finally got delivered. And then I also got two of the regular ones from eBay. I'll put the price of what I paid down below for those. Because there's no booster boxes, I usually get one of each of both types of Pokemon, of Elite Trainer boxes, one to open, one to keep sealed. And then I also did get all of the collection boxes that have unique promos. So we got the King Gambit, we got the Kingdra EX with that beautiful promo, and we have the Greninja EX with that beautiful promo. These promos are some of the most gorgeous promos I've seen in a while. Would it have been cool to pull them? Yes, but also it would have sucked getting a bunch of cards that are over $100. So let's look at this Elite Trainer box. I like the colors, the pink and green, Shadowy Secrets and Toxic Tricks. Got that Pecharunt or Pekarunt as the promo, and then it looks like we got a lot of cool accessories as well. So let's get this Elite Trainer box open. That slides right off, and it looks like you have the, what are they, the Mischievous 3 or something like that. So I don't know if this is indicative of the pack artworks themselves or it's all the same pack artwork. I've done one small Shrouded Fable opening before, but oh, got the new plastic on the inside, and this is not on the outside anymore, which is pretty cool. I guess we'll go really quick to see what my chase cards from this set would be. And this is a small set, it's a special set like I mentioned before. Let's see if I like any of these. The Cassiopeia would be really cool. Yeah, probably either Cassiopeia. The Earthen Vessel, honestly, that is a sick looking Earthen Vessel. So I'll do really quick right here. I actually really like the Fracture. The Okie Dokie is really cool as well. There's a lot of good illustration arts here. So, okay, yeah. Can't really complain about any of that. So, looks to be a beautiful set all around. And I think, ooh, we just take that out and the whole plastic thing comes out too. So we have some sleeves, and then we'll go over the promos last. But we do have both, and none of them are significantly bent. And now the code has already been exposed for y'all. So, got some more dividers. I have so many dividers at that point. I do really like the shimmer on these. That's pretty cool. Got a brick of energy. I need to take out all the grass energy for more mail orders that keep coming. And got some dye, and they got some, what is that, ombre or whatever when it like mixes the colors. And then got the coin flip die as well, damage counter die, status condition markers. And I think we're supposed to have 11 packs, if I'm correct. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So, okay, yeah. So it's Mischievous 3 and Pecharunt, I think. So I don't know what, all these artworks are kind of meant to me, so I don't even know if I have a favorite. I guess it would be the Okie Dokie or the Pecharunt, but none of these are really super inspirational to me. But I'm excited. I'll be excited to open up 11 packs. This has been my first massive chunk into collecting this because the last opening that I did was a 3-pack blister, and I only opened up 2 packs because I wanted to keep one to the side for my future opening where I do all of it. But let's open up these promos. So we have the regular one first, the Toxic Subjugation. So as long as this Pokemon has the access to about 5 more damage counters on your opponent's poison Pokemon during Pokemon checkup. That is pretty cool for poison decks. I think there might even be a Stadium within this set that does more poison damage, if I remember correctly. But that Pecharunt is very nice. It was kind of fun doing the Pecharunt DLC in Scarlet and Violet. It was a little silly. It made me chuckle a few times, I'm not going to lie. If you haven't done it yet, then highly recommend. And here's the Pokemon Center one. These have been averaging, what, like $5 to $10, I think, right at opening. They're usually pretty expensive. I remember the first sets of Pokemon Center promos were really expensive. And I think they've all kind of come down in price. But then the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes themselves stay pretty consistent when it comes to price. So let's open up some packs. Hopefully I can get some illustration rares because it seems like there's a lot of good within this set. Secret Rare Earthen Vessel or any of the Cassiopeias would probably be my number 1 chase cards. That Duskull line is in here, which is pretty amazing. And Kyurem, really good for the Regidrago deck. And we're starting off strong with an A-Spec. And I do love those new reverse holos. And I'll be looking out for those holo energies. We have the Dangerous Laser, which, depending on if more cards come out, this is almost like the Hypnotic Laser, but it does active burn and confusion. So, yeah. I do really like the look of A-Spec cards. I'm really glad they brought them back. It makes the game a lot more interesting. And, you know, anytime you have like one-ofs in a deck, I feel like it makes it kind of interesting because then you have Radiance, you have V cards, EX Pokemon, Terrestrialized Pokemon. It adds a lot of cool stuff to the game. Got Eevee with a beautiful artwork and would love to have that Persian illustration rare. You can hear Brute in the background. Sylveon in the alley looking beautiful. And I love, man, that actually looks really clean with the normal type or the colorless. Decidueye. Oh, man, would not want to be on the other end of that. And then Zoroark. And we got another reverse holo blue energy, water energy. And I pulled one of these last time too, so that's pretty cool, I guess. These aren't my favorite reverse holo energies, but they kind of remind me of some of the Japanese ones because I feel like the Japanese ones have very unique patterns. So that's pretty cool. But please let me know how you've been. It's been a while since I've had an opportunity to talk to you. I wanted to do a fitness video. Maybe, oh, my favorite artist, Joltik. Okay, I'm going to have to save one of those to the side for later. Beware. And we got the Hypno, another Decidueye, Colress's Tenacity, Drowsy, Absol, and the Dusknoir with that Cursed Blast or Curse Blast. You may put 13 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. If you use this ability, this Pokemon is knocked out. Pretty crazy, if you ask me. Can do some great things, even with the Dusclops. But yes, please let me know how you've been. I have been just fine, just kind of trugging along. I meant to do a fitness video. Maybe I'll still do it at some point this week, but I haven't got a chance to film it. So when I do, it should be a fairly quick turnaround. As far as Binding Mochi is pretty good as far as posting it, but I wanted to get an opening or some type of Pokemon opening to you all. Yes, got the reverse Eevee, Weavile, and that Haxorus. That is a really cool Haxorus. And you got the Dragon Pulse, 230 cards, but you got to mill yourself a little bit. But 230 is, that's solid damage. It's solid damage. Probably only good in like a Regidrago deck, but still. Oh, and that Dusclops by Kusube. I love that artwork. And it also has the Cursed Blast, but it's 5 damage counters as opposed to 13, which is still pretty solid for a stage 1. Got that Night Stretcher, really good trainer card. Will definitely, if I have any more, will be sold in the store very easily. And that Blood Moon Ursaluna. Not as good as the EX, but still a solid card. So I mentioned last time when we ate at the Italian spot, I think it was called like Scopa, we actually saw a celebrity. I've never actually seen any of his stuff, but I've seen him on thumbnails. I think he's a comedian named Bert Kreischer or something like that. I'll show a photo of him, but he's who I saw at the Italian spot. So no one was really bothering him because I think he's kind of like a, I don't know what the levels of celebrities are, but not the highest level of celebrity. But I did see him, so that was kind of interesting. Have been going out with the coworkers a lot lately, just going out either to dinner or, you know, out dancing and all that stuff. And it's been a lot of fun, you know, something to look forward to at the end of the week. And then we all can kind of relax and hang out with each other. It usually starts at one of the people's houses. We pregame there, and then if we go out, we go out. And if we stay there, we stay there. So that's pretty cool. Got the Copperaja with the massive body and another Zoroark. Okay, so started off strong, but now we're down to 4 packs, and we're kind of lacking. There's also a coffee place. You may have heard of it. It's Albert's, but we call it Alberto's because it's kind of like an inside joke. So sometimes we'll go there and get some coffee. And I've been tempted. I've been eating a lot of like, oh, sorry, I got distracted by Serendipity and that reverse holo, or that holo fighting energy. Flip the Script is pretty solid. Once during your turn, if any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn, you may draw 3 cards, but you can't use more than 1 each turn. This is just a solid card in a lot of decks right now. It helps out, you know, even if you get Iono'd or something like that and knocked out, this Serendipity can kind of come in clutch. It's slightly low HP, and it's a 2-prize liability, but it has come in handy in a lot of decks that I've seen. But it's weak to fighting, which is very interesting. And we have 3 more packs left. But yeah, I've been drinking coffee a lot more with Boot and all that stuff. So normally I would only have like caffeinated drinks like a couple times a week, and now I almost have it every single day, at least 1 coffee or an energy drink, because you just got to be able to get through the day. Because if I'm not getting through the day, then I'm not getting my work done, and then, ooh, man, I just want at least 1 illustration rare in this opening. That's all I'm hoping for. Maybe these 2 packs will come in clutch. Emily in Paris did release, so it's, I can't remember if it's like season 4 or season 5, but the most recent season did release. It's one of Mystery's favorites, so of course we watched it together and binged it, I think, in a couple days. Granted, they're releasing the second part, I think, sometime next month, which is kind of cruel because then it forces you to have the, reverse Night Stretcher. It forces you to have the membership for that much longer than Netflix, that is, but I think I'm still technically mooching off my sister, so shout out to my sister. Her birthday is tomorrow at the time of filming this, so hopefully I can visit her sometime in September. I'm filming this in August, and I can show, you know, my appreciation for her, and we can do something for her birthday. So we're on the final pack. Let's see if we get anything good. And dang, oh, at least we got a reverse holo Darkness. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so we got a few reverse holo energies, 1 EX and 1 A spec out of 11 packs. I mean, can't really complain too much. I'll probably do all the collection boxes in one opening, and then I'll do the other Elite Trainer box in a separate opening. But overall, not bad. Got 2 solid promos for the binder, 3 reverse energies, 1 I already have, but then a good EX, and then not the best A-Spec ever, but it's an A-Spec that I don't think I have. I'm pretty sure I pulled a different A-Spec in my other opening. But I'll leave you guys with the daily dog photo, just a cute photo that I've taken recently of the dog, of Brute. And yeah, that's all I have for this video. Please let me know what you have going on. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. Let me know if you've opened up any Shrouded Fable or you're just completely passing on this set because it doesn't really have any Pokemon that you're interested in. Let me know. Oh yeah, one more thing. The Pokemon World Championships did happen for video game and the card game and all the other games in between. And, you know, there's a little bit of controversy as far as, you know, somebody being penalized and not being able to go to the finals. It ended up being an Iron Thorn EX deck versus a Turbo Roaring Moon EX deck. So very interesting to watch. Highly recommend if you haven't seen it. But that's where the meta is kind of shifting, and we'll see where the meta goes from here. And we're adding new cards with Surging Sparks. If you want your Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box, that is actually out on Pokemon Center right now for pre-order, so I had my 2 for that set. That should just be a regular standard set with booster boxes, but they do have Pokemon Center pre-order. So that's all I have. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch y'all in the next one.